Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog covered for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. A lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob. It ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker. Rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 street for a lot of you niggas. Hard knock life, riding 2 jigger. Back on my shit again. Endurance, I tire them out like it's Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin this up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm all about my dividends. It's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run this shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on a nigga. I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen. Had 3 county, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes. Out of town played, not the pocket trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction. It gon' be a spark, I'ma stand on business. Ain't no favorite I can't stand them niggas, they gon' lay in dirt. Candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the picture, Psalm 23. Now you get the scripture, homies, they gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even drop no money on the ticker. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run this shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run this shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga.
There we go. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA, man. Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Rise and Crime live show, episode number 24. Today is Monday, August 4th. New month. Hope everybody had a cool weekend. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you really mobbing with the content. Daylight TV. Let's get it. So, first up in the mix, we got Sauce Walka, Go YAYO. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll call this the war of the King of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Now, according to Go YAYO, all of this friction between him and Sauce Walka started from started from when YAYO called himself the King of Texas. And apparently he felt like Sauce Walka had an issue with that or something like that. Now, things have escalated. There's been a lot of cross-politicking between the Houston and Dallas, Fort Worth area. About 4 months ago, I covered the story of Get Money Lil Ronnie, also down with 4E Hood fame or whatever. And his daughter actually ended up being unalived in that incident as well. So, yeah, that. Then, you know, it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of cross-politicking, man. You know, it kind of interconnect through the Yellow Beezy, Mo 3, like, you know, yeah, it's getting hectic in Texas, you know what I mean, for sure. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. We're gonna get into this clip of Sauce Walka going off on YAYO. Says go dig your friends up out the grave. Typical drilling type shit. Gang. So we're gonna get into this. Pull this up first.
Can you keep your friends alive and yourself alive first? If you can't, I don't want to hear that shit. Next subject. Them niggas are hoes. Next subject.
Take a fade. Ain't nothing but a fade.
This ain't gonna hurt not one bit. Hit that like button. Just do it.
Lost.
Oh yeah, they tripping.
Light skin lose again.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's
light skin lose again.
That's some bullshit.
Light skin lose again.
Why y'all want me to talk about this nigga, bro? Hey, bro, listen, bro. That nigga is broke, poor, sad. He go dig your friends up out of the grave. That nigga's hurting. Nigga, my friends ain't nine. One of my partners from Texas died. In Texas, nothing to do with nothing about Texas. Ain't none of my partners getting touched in the state of Texas. It won't happen. Don't talk to me about a nigga that can't even keep his own friends alive in the state and the city that he from. A nigga ain't touching nothing of mine in my city. So let's talk about that. Can you keep your friends alive and yourself alive first? If you can't, I don't want to hear that shit. Next subject. Them niggas are hoes. Next subject. What you talking about, nigga? Keep your partner, stay alive. How about that?
So naturally, he's talking about Get Money Lil Ronnie. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've lost. You know, there's been other people lost in that whole war in Dallas, Fort Worth. Sauce is standing on the fact that he hasn't had to bury any of his people, you know, in Houston at least. And he specified that because, you know, I also covered the situation or whatever when he was in Memphis with his artist Say So P, who, you know, got walked down. And Sauce Walka actually took a slug or two. And yeah, I mean, that happened. I don't know if anybody else associated with TSF from another state, you know, ever caught a hot one. But it's on now.
Nigga.
Black TV children.
Y'all talking about it, nigga. This, I'm already hyped up, so don't even bring to me about no shit. I can't wait to what? Nigga, this shit is crazy, nigga. I hate when people get me on, and then for y'all put me out on the internet, y'all on my. Don't argue with me, nigga. Argue with the fans for getting on my. Stop bringing up niggas to me. Stop talking about this shit. Stop bringing it up to me, because niggas ain't nothing. Niggas is hoes, right? Niggas around this hoe ready to shoot themselves in the head. Niggas around this hoe having a mother.
breakdown. Y'all talking about some, man, these people are finna be in a psych ward. That's what the budget said. 4-0 sweep. I just won again. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, 4-0 sweep, nigga. Now another nigga just got to organize. I beat him. What are you talking about, nigga? Him. Get y'all mother mind right, nigga. I'm in the casino, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Ain't now nigga from TSF that's from the state of Texas, born and raised, died, and got nothing to every nigga from TSF is alive from Texas. What? Get your mind right, nigga. Ain't touching nothing around this hoe, nigga. Nigga, we the most respected shit around this bitch. Get your mother mind correct, fool. Crazy fool.
Still going up.
I'm just saying, all right. Never mind, my bad. I don't know what I'm a hoe. Shit, I'm scary. I don't got.
Hey, no. Hey, look. If all you
I'm
messy ass niggas on this hoe, man, come see it. You gotta show me, man.
Yeah,
I'm just letting y'all know you gotta show me.
100 and 0. I'm a hoe.
Now I'm talking about the other stiff shit they talking about.
Man. Hey, that's all I'm saying. I'm a hoe. I'm scared and I'm weak and I'm scared of niggas and I don't want no problems. I'm a hoe. Please leave me. I am a hoe. And I'm scary. And please don't. I don't know what yeah.
Put your hat on, bro. Put your beret on. Put your beret on. We out here.
I'm scary. All right. Please.
What's going on, man?
Please.
He say he pays you for say what songs did he didn't pay you for?
Hey man, I'm scared, bro.
Say what
Leave me
songs
alone.
did he pay you for?
Shit. I hate when niggas give me like that.
Tell me the total for all the features that you had sent through Mac, and so I can get a total of what you didn't get. Because what? Oh, he said he paid you.
What the nigga? What he talking about? He do what? He sent me. I paid him 1,100 or something, 800 or something. For one, he only sent 2 features. The 2 features he sent was 2 niggas for labels, and I did it for cheap prices. I didn't do it for what I want. I did it for 4 features.
I know for sure 2 on my end.
2 features for $5,000. And he try to do one for free right now. Ain't none of them niggas pay me 10 bands. They pay me 3, 4 bands, 5 bands. Man, what do you want, bro? I sent that nigga 1,500. Get out my partner phone. Hey, bro, what you want, bro? $2,000 or something, bro? You want some money? But I don't do that. I hate when niggas do that. Don't call me. Man, what do you want, bro? I sent that nigga 1,500. Get out my pocket for one. He only sent 2 features.
Hold on. Tell me the total for all the features that you had sent through Mac, and so I can get a total of what you didn't get. Because what? Oh, he said he paid you.
What the nigga? What he talking about? He do what? He sent me. I paid him 1,100 or something, 800 or something for one. He only sent 2 features. The 2 features he sent was 2 niggas for labels, and I did it for cheap prices. I didn't do it for what I want. I did it for 4 features.
I know for sure 2 on my end.
2 features for $5,000. And he try to do one for free right now. Ain't none of them niggas pay me 10 bands. They pay me 3, 4 bands, 5 bands. Man, what do you want, bro? I sent that nigga 1,500. Get out my partner phone. Hey, bro, what you want, bro? $2,000 or something, bro? You want some money? But I don't do that. I hate when niggas do that. Don't call me. Or if I say I'll cash up this nigga $1,500 right now. Send him $2,000. The fuck? Call me and see if I know money, nigga. Don't bring it up, nigga. If you bring it up, I'm gonna send you at 2,500, 5,000 to you. Don't call me again. Don't bring that shit up, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, you. Y'all now y'all finna give me expert off Instagram. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't. Nah, hell no, don't kick me out, nigga. Leave me alone.
Bro, you tripping? They gonna boot your ass.
You right.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Oh, you gotta chill, bro. You got no chill. But he got some more work for you. Fans on this one.
So what do you want to do? You want $2,000 smoke? I don't want to hear that money shit no more.
You don't want nothing from me.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Don't bring it up. Don't say it. No, I'm finna send that nigga $2,000 or something. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Don't bring up no nothing with money with Apple Walker. I don't like it. You just want to give $2,000. Don't tell me nothing about no money, bro. Please.
But he's saying that the money was for some pictures? Lord, for a feature. That's 100, 1,500, like, I don't know.
You good.
You said I owe somebody money.
I never said he owed him no money. I asked you, how much did you pay him for the beat? That's what I asked you, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I love everybody. Bro.
That's all I asked you, bro.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
Okay. I don't drink liquor, and this guy called me a word, bro. Don't call me that, bro. I get offended. I'll get mad.
I'm trying to
It's hard for us, bro. Because my light-skinned friend just tried to say it's just as hard for him as a light-skinned man in America as it is for me. No, it's not. It's not as hard for you light-skinned ass niggas as me, bro.
I'm gonna call you back, bro.
But Now I'm saying, I'm trying to get the shit going on about the songs you sent me. This the other work will have songs. Right, but we not talking about
man,
that.
Rich, I don't want to hear nothing, bro. You don't say nothing to me till you ready to take a pause on being a rapper and pump out that baby. God, I
never said you.
Yeah, you want to this sweat. I don't give a damn day up in this right here, man. I want the baby, all that other shit. Let me know when you ready to take a rap break. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. You talking crazy. Whoa, that's wild. Give me that dark skinned baby though. That's what I want. I want that dark skinned baby. Light skins lose again. I need a dark skinned baby about you, baby. That's all I do. We talk about that. You talk about trying to call you back, but got too late. Give me that light skinned baby about your black ass with that good hair you got. That's what I want. Yes, Sauce Walker trying to make more kids. I sure am. Nigga, I'm my only child that come from a whole bunch of struggling and a whole bunch of thugging. I'm making as many mother kids as I can, and I don't give a what nobody think about it because I'm rich.
So we're gonna call him Sauce Cannon.
Bitch. No, nigga, Princess Richie ain't selling nothing but albums and hair extensions and weave bundle packs because she own her own motherfucking beauty supply and a motherfucking hair salon. She don't gotta sell. She can sell her talents. And nigga, and I can still make millions of dollars with her off of all of her talents and all of her businesses like I've been doing. Like she been supporting me when I was poor. Richie was taking care of my broke ass. When I was broke, I used to beg Richie and her mama and her family to support me. And they used to do that. So stop, don't worry about that, bitch. Nigga. Nah, I ain't having no baby with you random ass bitches. I don't know you bitches. I'll never have a baby with a random bitch. Ever. Cancer season over. Nigga, ain't no mother cancer season over. Nigga, all of them signs. Y'all, that's why y'all ass broke. Talking about cancers and Sagittarius. Man, all that fake ass shit you said. The mother Scorpio and all that shit. They told you was a Scorpio, so you wanted to be free.
So, all right. That was Sauce Walker. With a few things to say about Go Yayo. Seems like people were in the chat on the live. Chat, what up, dog? You know, asked them about the Yayo situation. And I guess that's who you're talking about when he said, I guess that's who you talking about when you talking about the light skin shit. Yayo seems to be a little bit of the lighter hue. Bring that back up here. But yeah, man. So I was curious about what the whole money thing was about or whatever that shit. I got caught up in that, trying to see, you know, if that had something to do with, you know, the Yayo shit or whatever. But yeah, we can move ahead. So next up, we got Go Yayo's cousin, Vito, speaking or responding to what Sauce Walker just said. Get into that.
Sauce, I don't know your rich ass, you know. Sauce, I don't know your rich ass, you know what I'm saying?
You just too rich to be involving yourself in any of this shit, fool. I don't know. That's when they look at you like a peon, blood. It's like you just, I don't know. You keep endorsing it, peon. Every time I look at you speaking, mama, look him. You just like, what's up, bro? God damn, keep my nigga dick out your mouth. God damn, the fuck, blood. Nigga, I ain't beef. You ain't never seen no shots at us. We ain't never seen no shots at you. Yo, bitch ass, I was doing some rap ass shit. Chill, big bro. God damn, let us make it. Shit. Gotta be for everybody. We gotta get on the internet and get trolled by yo pussy. Chill, big bro. Cause I remember running down on social, putting a blick to him and saying, my mom, that nigga was scared. That nigga said, I'm not tears out. You talking about twin? That's what I remember. Like, chill, big goddamn. Like, stop playing with us. Like, I remember running to you and Mike D's and them. Y'all were 4 deep in Arlington. Nigga wasn't on shit. Nigga want to talk. Bro, you ain't trying to kill us. Stop that shit, bro. Please stop it, bro. We ain't trying to kill you. You ain't trying to kill us. This whole rap ass shit. Let my nigga prosper. God damn.
True TV.
Damn, so in typical YN drill nigga fashion, or drill YN fashion, he calling out incidents where he done bumped into the nigga, or at least members of his crew, and you know, that energy wasn't the same. Right? Now, we've all, it's to be expected, and I'm pretty sure there will be a response, you know what I mean, about that incident, or somebody will speak on it. You know, that he ran into him personally in Arlington, and niggas just wanted to have a conversation. Now, we all know Sauce to be on go. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure those of you who have been following do know about the Trader Truth incident. So, you know, definitely ain't no pup that I know about. You know what I mean? And like you said, nobody from TSF in Texas, at least, has been touched. It's not gonna work for the video. Stay dangerous so you can be safe. We're gonna get into some of the commentary or whatever on this.
Y'all were 4 deep in Arlington. Nigga wasn't on shit. Nigga want to talk. Bro.
So y'all heard what Go Yayo, Yay Yizzle, Kinfolk Beto had to say about this situation, man. And you know, how do you go about this? Because at the end of the day, Go Yayo was on No Jumper saying a lot of really bad things about Sauce Walker. I mean, he was saying some things about Sauce. So for Sauce to not really go on the internet and respond for so long and finally get something out and go at him like that, you really can't be mad at that situation, because a lot of stuff was being said on the other end, man. So like I said before, hopefully they can just squash all this, man. But it's been some hurtful things that have been said, some real low blows that been going in on both sides. So I don't know if this can be resolved. Hopefully it can, but you know, a lot of people are getting into the mix. I wouldn't be surprised if Peso don't jump in here real soon and have something to say, possibly to Beto and Go Yayo, since Beto jumped in this mix. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, man. This is definitely going to be one of those situations where sides are going to be picked. They haven't been picked already. Definitely been a few lines drawn in the sand, for sure. Damn, like, I'm gonna look it up or whatever. I'm wondering what CJ got to say about this. But we're gonna actually get into the no jumper interview with Go YAYO. See what he said about Sauce WALKA.
How much worse did it affect you mentally once you figured out that his daughter lost her life in that situation as well?
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, that was the moment that it really seemed unbelievably horrible.
How I'm gonna treat Chink like I lost my brother. That's how I look at that baby. It's my niece. Treat her like I lost my brother. You know what I'm saying?
And you just immediately felt like you understood who was probably responsible for it?
Fuck no. Hell no. So, man, because I beef with it so see, because ain't never did nothing. I couldn't believe that niggas even do it. I just knew it had to been some mistake or something like that till I seen the video and it was like, oh, confirm my nigga. It's something else.
So what was your thoughts when you seen the two guys that got charged with it?
I don't know them niggas. Freedom.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in Texas.
Now, you may not know them niggas, but like I pointed out in a previous video I did on the Lil Ronnie situation, TJ know them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
this is like, cause then like last week, your homie Beto, how you say that?
Hey, my cousin.
That's your cousin. He got shot in the head, and he was on IG Live and shit.
Niggas get shot every day, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. So the nigga that we talking about, he got shot in the head. Damn, I was with that boy. He got a full head of dreads and shit.
Took 3 to the head, and that's my second time getting shot in his head. And blessed, we blessed by touched by God, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go through the most shit because they gonna give us the most in the end, man. I'm gonna win in the end. You can't fuck with us.
But when you see situations like that, when you just lost the homie, and then the other homie just got shot, you feel like you gotta leave Texas?
Tighten up. That's all it is. You gotta move militant, you know what I'm saying? Move strategic, you gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
But leaving's not an option?
I'm gone now.
Right, but
I'm in LA with y'all.
Probably not for that long, right?
Hey.
Or are you planning on staying out here?
Nah, I'm not staying in LA at all.
You're not on any kind of probation or anything?
Nah, ain't on no paper or nothing. Them folks can't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it for the long run.
Damn. Well, that's good, I guess. But I mean, do you feel like that more lively version of yourself that I was seeing in the SHE's interview from 6 months ago, you feel like that version of you is going to come back at some point, or you feel like you lost a part of yourself when Ronnie died?
I felt like I lost everything when my brother died. But all I know is this, that these motherfuckers think that this the time they gonna be like, yeah, this the one we gonna finally see YAYO fall. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people want to see me win. Of course I'm gonna beat them. I'm always that, because that's not nothing I cut on and cut off. That's just me for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini. I might just be chilling. I could be spazzing at any moment. I'm fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on whatever.
I texted.
Hey, well, I didn't even know that YAYO was Gemini gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the Gemini gang or whatever. Get a couple points for that. You ain't tell on nobody. So, yeah. I could vote there. Hold on. This is picture. CJ. big ass head in the way, but y'all let's see this shit. That's a picture. So that's the shooter. You know what I'm saying? Jacoby Russell. That's CJ Casino. And that's Yellow Beezy. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing at a Cowboys game. So the name nigga that you beefing with, know that nigga. He was already trolling, so yeah, let's get back to Yayo shit.
To him, I was like, bro, I totally forgot Yayo is one of the funniest, best personalities in hip hop. Period.
Yeah, they can't f with me. I'm who these niggas want to be. I'm who these niggas want to be. And that's it.
Nah, facts, man.
Come on, man. Niggas can't f with me, man, for real. What's up, though?
It's crazy. All right, because I realize that you feel like you're like the top op in Texas. Like you feel like you're the most hated or the most blackballed or the person that has kind of earned that reputation. And then meanwhile, like you're out here, everybody in LA fucking with you, showing you love. Is that almost like a surprising feeling that you haven't felt in a while?
No. The real always gonna prevail. These niggas gonna meet them and they gonna see them niggas really hoes. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas see through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some just fuck with these rap niggas and they play the game. I understand it now. Because Yayo might not wake up every day and be rapping shit. I want to fuck with Yayo, but shit, Yayo be thugging. He might not even wake up and be a rapper for 4, 5, 6 months. I might not post on Instagram or nothing. I'm thugging. I live like this every day with my kids. I live like this every day. What me and my doing this every day. You ain't got to touch the air. Nobody move with me.
All right, step on it.
No, with you, nigga. But I'm saying this to say, I don't got to put this shit on Instagram because when Instagram cut off, I'm really this still. These niggas only this on Instagram. These niggas only this when they in a rap song or something like that. Nigga, I'm there for real in real life. These hoes. Nigga.
Now, all right. Stop it right there real quick. Yeah, bro. He's thugging. I get it. You know what I'm saying? However, considering everything you got going on, I wouldn't say anything that implicate that, you know, I generate money outside of rap unless you got some businesses popping. And you understand, because it might allow people to allude to the fact that you might have some bullshit going on. But I do understand the position or whatever from a different standpoint now, and even from when I was in the streets and shit like that or whatever, because like when I started dropping like my mixtapes and everything like that, like I dropped in 07 and then I dropped again in 08. And this is when CDs was out, so you know it was a little more of a process or whatever to get, you know, shit printed up and all of that, posters, flyers, you know what I mean, raising awareness, all that stuff or whatever. The process was, the rollout process was different. So, you know, it's like year to year, like, you know what I mean, just dropping a new tape. And then, like, I remember, like, 2009, well, like, I kind of caught a case or whatever towards the end of 2009. But, you know, and then I dropped, I got out. I ain't drop a tape or whatever for 6 months, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get my little bag back up. And, you know, so I mean, I get it, like, while I was still, like, rapping and I was still actually able to book shows off of the Dollar and the Dream project I had out at the time. You know, I wasn't, like, super active on social media or whatever and shit. And then, like, I didn't really become super active on social media until around 2012, like when I got ready to drop everything under the sun. You know, and then I got bagged or whatever and shit. Like year and a half after that, I didn't even get on Instagram until 2013, and I wasn't really posting like that. Mostly what I post on Instagram is content. I don't even be just putting up regular pictures. I should start, but I get it though. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, you know, fucking around, like you do the music and really just, you know, if you already had a hustle or some hustle about you or knew how to get some money before that, you know, you don't really feel hard pressed or whatever and shit to. I mean, for me, I know I'm one of them niggas when it comes to spitting, so damn sure ain't about no competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, if some of these niggas would step out and actually compete or wanted to compete with a nigga and shit, like, you niggas see something. But yeah, I'm going a little off topic, but that shit just kind of provoked the thought.
My mama, Sauce, CJ, a lot of hoes, man. Pure hoes, man. Don't want nothing to do with me. I'm happy I went to jail. Them niggas pray I go back to jail. Hey, they pray a nigga do me like they did my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So he called Sauce a hoe. That's the whole shit. So when he said a nigga called me a word, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that he was talking about. You know, Sauce be on his P timing, so damn sure ain't like that. You know, you ever want to, you know, piss a nigga off that claim he's some, you know, a pimping or a Mac, call that nigga a hoe. Oh man. He gonna be like Money Mike when he got that razor, you know what I'm saying?
That real, huh? I mean, do you blame Sauce like single-handedly for the fact that you're so blackballed out here or out in Texas?
Hell no.
It's just general.
He ain't got that much power.
Okay.
He ain't nobody to even be doing that. He just a bitch ass to try to push agendas like that though. He going I Hate Yayo campaign. Oh, you don't fuck with Yayo? I don't fuck with that nigga either. Them do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even then, back then, like when I was cool with Walk and shit like that, I always still shout out to Pluto and Thug and shit like that. I stayed up out of that, but I would never just go over there and just run to them niggas on some shit because now that I'm beefing with you type shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though I do Thug. But I'm saying I would never just run to your ops. So I'd never run to enemies just on some riding ass shit because I don't like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They gay. Just can't fuck with me, man. That's gay. And them niggas is pussy punks.
Were you on Sauce Walker beef? Cause y'all was cool at one point, but then they say y'all started beefing over a catchphrase or some shit.
Man, that nigga know I don't fuck with that.
So
that
not
nigga know what it is. He just a bitch ass. He do shit bitches do. That nigga's a hoe. So he don't got nothing. There's nothing real about the nigga. Everything about the nigga fake, man. He's just not a real nigga. We just don't mix. That's why he like my ops. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all was cool at one point, and then supposedly the scoot up catchphrase or some shit like that. Nigga said that you started saying it, and
nah, that's just too many vlogs you don't watch. This the reason with that scoot up shit ain't had nothing to do with Walk. People just tie in when my brother got killed in Houston, when Bran got killed, long live Bran. People tie that shit in with Walk because I immediately went to tripping with Walk after that. But that just, I was already on some Houston anyway type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me even just press the gas on Walk. You know?
Yeah, well, it was already some friction just to not have people jumping to the conclusion that, you know, him going off on Walk, but I believe that Sauce Walker had said something when YAYO said that he was the king of Texas. You know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier.
I'm saying it's just the way I've been feeling, the way he been feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I brought it to the light. It was just like that, you know what I'm saying? To the world, we was keeping like, we fuck around still, but really he was my brother. I been drew the line. Chuck, you come to forward, Chucky and them is who you fucking with. I had you down bad My brother in the next room will tell you, nigga, I had him down bad in my hood. Like, nigga, before we even filed out, my little bro didn't want to do that to him. He out there kicking, because when you with me, I give it to him. When I was in Houston, I thugged this hard with him in Houston too. Like when I'm in Houston, I with you, so I'm just relaxed and good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you was in forward with me, you good just like that. So where, bro, my niggas done left. So I done left. So my pot and them still on the shit like tat to tail, like, hey, bro, it ain't sweet like that over here, bro. Gay and them gone, you should go and pull out too. You know what I'm saying? And really, they want to do that to you, but out of respect for me, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing like you know when you come with the niggas out here who it really is. You can't.
So basically, he's saying that Sauce was chilling with some nigga that he cool with named Chucky. And I guess Chucky pulled off, you know, from the set, whatever. And Sauce was still, you know, posted up, chilling. And niggas basically say, you know, the person who brought you over here, my nigga, he gone. And you might need to be the fuck gone with him for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Back to it.
Move how you want to move at her beefing with me. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to let you make it. I came home and I wasn't even saying you bitch ass. Now you still roll my dick. You know what I'm saying? When in an interview with you, that shit over with. Ooh, come on, ride. I ain't said nothing about this man. He just went to dick ride. So now I went to exposing him. You know what I'm saying? I went to expose him. That's just how it go, man. Some niggas old.
Did you see that argument that I got into with Sauce where I told him I'm gonna go with Go Yayo, and I heard he was really not happy with me saying that to him.
Smart. You smart. But I'm saying this. Who you trying to make believe that shit? That shit over with. We millionaires. All right, well, cool. I just got out of prison.
Yo, hold up. I just checked the comments or whatever and shit. Who is this nigga saying don't say nigga? Boy, I'm blacker than you, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Went back. I'd have been out of prison again 10 days. And I'm lit, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. They can't, they don't like that shit. They want me to fall off. And since they put me on an island by myself, they thought I was gonna drown. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm really a star. And I ain't never had nothing. Swift, my first manager. I ain't never had no manager. Hey, you talking about, nigga? I was going in the motherfucking me label deals and shit by myself, one deep. 19, 20 years old, niggas can't fuck with me. Hey, you talking about, nigga? I don't give a fuck about no rap. I'm just good at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit to you, and I feel real bad saying this, that like I had very conflicted feelings during the pandemic because one of my most listened to songs.
Yeah, I seen you liked that whole GAYO song. I seen you said that you liked that. Yo,
that was a hard song.
You was
I felt bad because I've been with you since like 2017.
Because I'm the real one. But
I never posted it, but we played it on stream a little bit.
That shit.
They went hard.
That shit is weak.
That was a pretty good song.
That shit is weak. Peso, a bitch, and then got in the interview and said, I wasn't dissing Yayo. I didn't even know we was doing that. Like, he reneged on it. Because
say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
No.
Throwing rocks and hiding his hands.
Because Peso, your mama lived in Fort Worth, bro. You was terrified. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really could have been handled them boys. That's what make me so mad that shit went the way it went now. And it's like, you really feel like y'all can play with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all not like that. Y'all want me to go against a whole city by myself. It's Houston versus Yayo. Come on, what's That's what they wanted it to be. That's what made me just be like Houston, even though I don't even feel like that. Nigga, I love Houston. I miss my Houston hoe. My manager from Houston. My baby mama from Houston. I got my favorite hoes in Houston. You think I don't miss on that 45 stick and them hoes? You think them hoes miss me? Them hoes miss me. Them hoes. I buy Lotus and shit for them hoes, nigga. Turkey Leg Hood. I take hoes to Turkey Leg Hood. 5, 6, 7 hoes, Turkey Leg Hood. Everything free. We
Turkey Leg Hood. They just got hit with some shit. Indictment and all that. I think. Yeah. They got into some shit. Something happened with them.
lit. $1,500 room, $2,500 room, we thugging.
Didn't they shut down the turkey leg hut?
Yeah, but shit, I ain't in here, so I don't give a hell you talking about. But I'm just saying, I'm that type of nigga. I'm trying to go to what's that, Area 29? That's in Houston, ain't it? I'm trying to get, I got a hoe so tough in Area 29 right there.
So you got too many ops there, so you just are done with the whole city?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I ain't going no motherfucking Houston, just giving myself up to them folks. I ain't going to Houston for nothing but some jury. They can't stop me from coming. I'm still pulling up.
Yeah. Right.
But I just want to go and thug and kick it. You know what I'm saying? But niggas hate me.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the you can.
Oh, no, we're gonna get to that in a minute. YAYO and Sauce. So naturally, these niggas is a little too turned, you know, young and turned. So naturally, this is gonna keep going. And to the dude, man, whatever, like that had an issue with me saying nigga. Yeah, I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The complexion probably threw you off or whatever and shit like that. But ignorant ass you, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say or whatever. Do your homework or whatever. And shit on. I'll probably don't like it. Then come back to me. Google AI got a better answer, you know what I'm saying, for that shit. But yeah, you might not never. Next up on this one, we got Gillie the Kid versus Cam Newton over Cam Newton's statements or comments about Jalen Hurts, quarterback for the reigning Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? We all know Gillie is a big Eagles fan. All puns intended for the hat. And he had some things to say. So, first, hold up. We're gonna look at the joint first or whatever. We're gonna find this joint of Johnny Marcel threatening to slap Gillie. And then we'll get into Gillie.
Who's this? What happened? The fuck? Johnny Man is up.
Hold up, we got the clip. He posted it, so like we'll get into that or whatever, man. Shit, we got the clip courtesy Red Breed TV. Shout out ARP. I didn't even know that nigga was from Staten Island.
What's this? What happened here? The fuck? Johnny Manziel takes shots at Gillie, threatens to slap him when he see him. Now, when I first started seeing this going around, everybody was like trying to make sure it was his account. Is this real? Is this fake? What the fuck? It's on TMZ. It's on all the big social media platforms. It's going around. It's viral at this point. Shout out to Philly Fame. They have it up here. Allegedly, Johnny Manziel tweets, "Yo, at Gillie the Kid, you may be the biggest loser on the planet. Talking like you fucking done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. Trust." So is this a mugshot of him? I mean, just because you have a mugshot don't mean that you super crazy or off the hinge type of nigga. But a lot of people got mugshots. But is Johnny really that type of guy? That's my first question. My second question is, what does he have to do with this? I think the caption is pretty much what I remember about Johnny Manziel. And anybody else that doesn't know who this is, I'll read it. Johnny Manziel, who was a former Heisman winning quarterback that ended up being a bust in the NFL, decided to insert himself in the back and forth between Cam and Gillie by taking to his ex account earlier today and sending multiple tweets coming at Gillie with support of Jalen Hurts and threatening to slap him when he sees him. What's wrong with Johnny? Now let's take down Johnny for us.
All right. So that's what's going on or whatever and shit with old Johnny, right? Let's go back to this is Gillie's response or whatever and shit. So the whole thing or whatever is about Cam Newton saying what he said about Jalen Hurts, right? We know that part. You know what I'm saying? Gillie is not playing about Philly. Shout out to all Urban Central. See, I'm being a part of the YouTube community.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the you can with Johnny, what the would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and with me, Johnny? I know. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret. You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right? Johnny, what the would make you get up and just say you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me? Had to be this shit right here, Johnny.
On this nigga face. You got flour, baby powder, and some shit.
Because it ain't 1917 no more, Johnny. This is 2025. Fight back, Johnny. Don't make you think you just gonna slap it. You know what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny, and just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny, to over and under for how many days you gonna lay in the hospital. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the out of AAB, African American Business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Now, Cam said what he said about Jalen. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do in a Super Bowl, and then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. So you and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down somewhere. Johnny and big sensitive, your big sassy ass, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. I don't know what the you got.
Wait, so this nigga Johnny is not even in the NFL anymore. They said he was a bust. So maybe he made it and just couldn't cut it in the league. If you did something like both Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton did something that you can't do, and that's stay in the league. And Gillie did something that you can't do either. He actually had a career doing what he known for. That is crazy. Fucking Johnny.
Going on. But I told you, neither one of y'all could with Jalen. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the football field. Neither did you, Johnny. You was in a league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the Australian Kangaroos. I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit.
Wait, the Australian Kangaroos and the Lithuanian Bombers. Yo, why did y'all start this nigga, man? You see, it's different. Like, yeah, Gillie a rapper, you know what I'm saying? We've seen him beef with Lil Wayne and different, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, when you have a nigga that actually knows sports, it's you know, it's like, and they start doing the rundown and anything like that or whatever, it hit different, you know what I mean? Because they start connecting all the dots or whatever, and they could really just stick to stats and, you know, all the facts and everything like that and just troll your ass. The Johnny wanted to go viral. I think Johnny took whatever, like, little bread he got still, and he decided or whatever he was going to spend that shit on, like, getting the blog to post this shit.
What you talking about? You ain't did shit either. Get the out of here, Johnny. Right. Kev ain't never had one of these.
Now, what did you say? Hey, Jalen dick out your mouth for a couple minutes. Pretty sure he's already got a chick. A Johnny or whatever texting again. This nigga.
I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jill.
Oh yeah, this is what we were just talking about. Gillie, you're the biggest fucking loser on the planet. Talking like you, yeah, we just had ARP reading that.
Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. Nick, appreciate.
I love $1 million worth of game, but that's the corniest shit I ever seen in my life. You a fan? You a fan, Johnny?
Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Big Dom.
This nigga Gillie is thotty. So, that's look, Cam Newton, definitely one of the great quarterbacks and, you know, big black quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? Didn't win a Super Bowl, but a lot of great players, legendary players that didn't win chips, man. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, performance-wise, you know, they were exceptional athletes, if not extraordinary. Question: do y'all think that somebody can still, like an athlete, football player, basketball player, whatever, do you think that they can still be considered a GOAT if they didn't win a championship during their career? Let me know down in the comments and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think or whatever and shit that somebody could be like GOAT status and shit, because you might not have won no chips, but you might have had like some real standout moments. You might have been part of a like intense rivalry, you know what I mean, where, you know, everybody showed up to watch that shit as if it was a championship game within itself. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's that, like, the rivalry itself, like if you got more victories than the little rivalry, like say the Giants and the Cowboys, right? So it's like neither one of them ain't won a chip in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're a player, then like, what's your biggest rivalry in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like in the league, have you won more of those rivalry games or have you lost? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so therefore, like for the fans of that particular team or franchise, that might be, you know, their criteria or whatever for the GOAT. You got Cam Newton responding to get Gillie. Now he did a response before, but now we on petty Cam. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that.
Because petty Cam is pending. Yeah, here we go. Keep going.
All right, here we go. Next up, we got your own teammate, Greg Olsen.
What goes through your mind when you see Cam Newton double clutch on that fumble?
You know, I think to the outside world, and I mean this sincerely, this is not me covering for Cam. Of every guy I've ever played with, if there was ever a guy that you did not have to question his physicality, his toughness, his competitiveness.
All right.
We good.
So now we're talking about the man that said the tight jean wearing, bow tie,
the moment that we all been waiting for.
You know?
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
Press pause right there. Let me make this abundantly clear. There will not be no playing with my name. Mm-hmm. There will not be no playing with my career. This is all entertainment here. You did it. Now it's time for me to do it. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to speak in excessive verbiage or, you know, describing you. I'm just going to speak facts. Keep playing the video and my point will be made.
All in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga.
Okay, right there. I know why you in your feelings, Gillie.
Why you in his feelings, Cam?
Was it the album comment?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gillie, we stab and we twist. I don't know how to be.
Damn. Well, that's one thing about them Atlanta niggas or whatever and shit. Like, I mean, now everybody got fucking pissed and shit. But from what I know about, you know, them niggas down yonder, they was some switchblade packing ass niggas, man. And they do believe in the stab little twist. You know what I'm saying?
Be the bigger person. Wise words was told to me. They say, when you go low, hell, I go to hell. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where I'm about to go. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. Gillie, when I'm looking at your rap career, as people will know you to be, they know Cam as a football player, now hot podcaster, content creator. Gillie did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang, that's all right. Former member of Major Figures, all right. Bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. Where was Cam? I was like in middle school. All right. Then there was this beef between you and Wheezy Baby. And there's so much to be said here. And we've known you to do a lot of things, but one thing that I ain't never known you to be or do, Gillie, you ain't never been great at nothing. But he has, though.
What?
The only great thing that Gillie does and has done, he's a great mascot.
Yeah.
Big hat. dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, glorified mascot.
Ah, hey yo, you know what's crazy? So look, one time I got into it when I was up north or whatever and shit. I got into a light little scuffle, you know what I'm saying, with a couple members. And I remember I referred to the one who actually started the whole situation, because keeping it G, the nigga sucker punched me. All this shit started over a lighter. And I gave the nigga the lighter, and before, right, I let him use the lighter and shit, because he was from the town and all that. So, you know, we showing love, right? Nigga, somebody else came and brought me my lighter back. So I didn't say nothing. I just said the next time he asked me for the lighter, he was dead on that. Feel me? So when he came and asked me for the lighter again, I told him he was dead on the lighter and why he was dead on the lighter. You know what I'm saying? So he kept asking me, and so, you know, I kind of checked the nigga, like, you know, and let him know about himself. The nigga, and I'm talking to my mans, like one of my people's in there, and the nigga just hit me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hit the nigga back, knocked his glasses off. All I remember was that nigga said, yo, time out, my glasses. Like, time out. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this other nigga would ever come out of nowhere, shit like that, throwing a punch. Like, he jumped, like, leaped in the air. And he, like, throwing a punch like a Powerpuff Girl or something like that. Shit was crazy. But yeah, I called the nigga mascot straight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's crazy. That nigga Gillie. I mean, but hey, look, we is damn near like, shit, I know him more than I know the actual Philadelphia Eagle mascot. I don't even know what the Philadelphia Eagle mascot look like.
When I pull up your rap career, there's not anything great there. When I pull up anything about Gillie, very skeptical, very questionable career. Therefore, which makes it, how did Gillie get into this content creating arena?
Yeah.
He had to do this. I'm just enjoying doing this. Gillie, let's understand here. I really have real money. Buddy, relax. Okay? Now, with that being said, you said that you could buy me, and I'm a little boy in this space.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Gillie, we all know about content creating is you can be hot today and not tomorrow. Similar to your rap. Well, we can't relate on a lot of things, Gillie. The only thing that we can relate is that you are a great mascot.
It's on Philadelphia.
Philadelphia? An album.
Yeah.
That flopped. Like, and if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game will be really at question. Because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is.
Yeah.
I respect that. And I also respect Gillie.
Yeah.
But if we're speaking facts here, Gillie, the only great thing that you have done in recent memory is become a mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Respectfully, brother. In the words of Petty Cam, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. While you were beefing with so-called members of your community, I was making money, a lot of it. So please understand, when you have these verbal threats of this or that, these antics, so to speak, that you're known to do, running around Philadelphia in a big old hat or a helmet, dancing around, getting people riled up. And it's so sad because when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gillie? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the
Now, hold up. Because in the podcast space, right? Y'all are pretty much in the same algorithm. Y'all pretty much interview the same people. or at least within the same, that operate in the same space. So anybody who's watched a clip, even if they haven't seen a full episode of Cam Newton's show, they've probably seen a clip of $1 Million Worth of Game. So I don't think it's gonna be a thing of who's lesser known. Now, the sports fans that watch you may not know. The same way that there are rap fans that watch Gillie because they know him from rapping. You get what I'm saying? That might not follow football and don't know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, y'all do have that divide. Y'all come from two different arenas. Now, in Gillie's defense, as far as his career, you know, he was independent and he was dropping shit, did a bunch of, you know, independent movies or whatever and shit. I'm not gonna say he's a great actor. He was pretty cold on the mic. I remember the Gillie that was, you know, going on Stretch Armstrong with Major Figures and, you know, had the song where they was rapping about, like, he was rapping like he was the Coke and the baking soda and all of that. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely an argument or whatever in comparison to Cam's NFL career and Gillie's rap career. Yeah, you gotta argue. You understand what I'm saying? Podcast wise, y'all kind of in the same boat. I mean, he basically started the, you know, podcast with Wallo. You know, Wallo was doing, Gillie was already on social media doing his own brand of, you know, shit. Like, you know what I mean? Having viral moments or whatever, a little clip. Same way he be sitting up in the crib talking crazy. It's the same, you know what I mean? It's the same play, right? So, nigga, Wallo was doing more of the motivational side, and they pretty much just brought it together, and you know, you got $1 Million Worth of Game. You know, and then they just add a little cousin, you know, like playful shit, you know what I mean, in the mix. So yeah, man, y'all are both popping podcasters, and basically these are just podcast wars. The same way rappers were battling to sell records and everything like that, y'all will battle beef to you know, keep content going, get them YouTube checks going.
Big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You see what I'm saying? But you're talking about me and my bow tie. Man, I think I look real good in my little. This is a handkerchief or a bandana, brother. So before you go off on your little rants and your tangent, you could never. All right. Now, I left a comment in your video, and I don't know if you read it. I'll paraphrase it.
Yo, I just want to say, this nigga Cam Newton though be wearing some of the wildest like outfits and shit, bro. Like this nigga's sense of style is, I don't know, it's like, damn, bro. It's like, yo, I see what Trinidad James probably get it from. Oh man, or did he get it from Trinidad James? I'm curious. Well, I guess they both got it from Andre 3000. You know, he an Atlanta boy. You know what I'm saying?
Can't beat me in nothing, Gillie. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. Well,
he could probably beat you in rapping. And I don't know, bro. That nigga pretty cold on that court. Basketball wise, I don't know. You know what I mean? Cam is a world-class athlete, so I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga Gillie cold on that court. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not beat you, but you know, might be able to put up a fight. Now that would be a challenge. Hey, I would watch them niggas play a one-on-one. I want to see it. Jump in the comments and let me know if y'all want to see Gillie and Cam Newton do a one-on-one basketball game. Would y'all pay to see it? I would.
I don't like bringing this person out. And let's just refrain from speaking on my name, because I'll stay in my lane and you stay in your lane. And there will always be respect to you and your platform. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. Because one thing about my dog, old Google, there wasn't too much to find about you, big dog. And that's sad. But I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna subscribe to $1 million worth of game, not because of you, because of Wallow. I can do this too, Gillie. So I will be looking for your petty response. And this is my challenge to you, Gillie. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence or a curse word or explicit word in every sentence. It doesn't look good on you, bro. And it makes you sound ignorant. Come on. Use your nouns and your verbs and pronouns and your adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word. And that's my point.
I mean, $1 million worth of game. I like $1 million worth of game.
I do too.
I like Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
your
saying.
point that you made about him was right. We don't see what he does.
Every time Cam Newton makes a point, some way, shape, form, it always comes back to the comparing of Cam Newton and his performance in his career.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. That's why we did this exercise over the last couple of weeks, to get personal with people's personal career, just to let them know and let them feel how it feels to be compared. And that's always the take. Cam's bitter. Cam's mad. He's just mad because he didn't do what he did. That's not the case. It's a valid point. Let's agree to disagree. Respect to not respect the take, but it's just a take.
So many people make takes and it's like, I don't agree with what you said versus I don't agree with the person. So you are right about that. I think your microphone is so loud though that it's like so many people say so much outlandish stuff. And that is a question. It's like, then y'all take what you say and run with it. And that's a question mark too. It's like, why is it like I can't disagree with somebody?
It's just lazy.
It's like we're not gonna debate Cam, but we're just gonna talk about everything within
Let's put our brains to the match and say, okay, what is Cam really saying?
All right. So that song that check it. So while on the subject of comparisons, right? And Cam Newton's comments about Jalen Hurts and what he's done, or I guess feeling like he's overrated, right? Crazy, football, Super Bowl champion, been in the Super Bowl I think twice in his first 5 years. So now we all know that Cam Newton played an impressive 11 seasons, MVP in 2015, all that, right? While did his thing with the Panthers and shit. But Jalen Hurts has only been in the league 5 years. So what I did was pretty much did a breakdown and collected like the information for their first 5 years. So this is gonna be Cam Newton's first 5 years compared to the 5 years that Jalen Hurts just did. So Cam Newton has significant edge in the passing yards or whatever and shit for like the first 5 seasons, with 18,263 yards to Hurts 14,667 yards. Newton also leads in passing touchdowns during this period with 117 touchdown passes compared to Hurts 85. You know what I mean? Hurts, however, does have a higher percentage of a higher completion percentage, you know what I mean, than Newton over the 5-year season with 64.4% to Newton's 59.6%. Hurts has thrown fewer interceptions, 39, compared to Newton's 64. You know what I mean? The first 5 years. Newton has more rushing yards with 3,207 to Hurts 3,133. Hurts also, now Hurts, let me see, I'm looking at my notes. So Hurts hold the edge in rushing touchdowns over this period, though. You know what I'm saying? He got 55 rushing touchdowns and actually set the record for most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in their first 5 seasons. Okay, that's crazy. Newton's first 5 seasons included, like I said, his MVP because he got drafted in 2011. That was in 2015. He won the MVP, and that was also the way through for 3,800. Yeah, he threw for 3,837 yards and 35 touchdowns, and he rushed for 636 yards and 10 touchdowns. So yeah, he was doing this thing. Like I said, you know, Cam wasn't no slouch. He ain't win no chip, but that nigga was thing. Now, Hurts' production has increased, you know what I mean, like significantly, you know, since his starting year, his rookie year. You know what I mean? And he had only played like 4 games, I think, that season. You know what I mean? When I was looking it up. Now, some analysts or whatever have pointed out the difference in like the talent surrounding each quarterback during their early careers, suggesting that, you know, Hurts benefited from having a stronger supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Philadelphia Eagles compared to what Cam had in the Carolina Panthers. And that was kind of the thing or whatever when I was covering the Russell Wilson thing, you know, when he got switched to the Giants, and people were questioning, you know, if he still had it, especially, you know, kind of being past the prime years for a quarterback. And yeah, you know, he always said that, you know, he won that Super Bowl with the Seahawks, and then he started complaining, saying that he didn't have the proper defense, you know what I mean, to protect plays and all that. So, you know, like that's like I said, Russell Wilson is no slouch. He got a good record on paper. You know what I mean? He set some records, or at least tied them, you know what I mean, in some cases. And yeah, I'm pretty sure football season is about to be upon us again. I can't wait. So we'll definitely be seeing more, you know, back and forth, I'm sure, between Gillie and Cam Newton, especially if Jalen Hurts doesn't, you know, keep up the momentum, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we shall see, man. I'm hoping good things for my Giants, even though I'm seeing all kind of wild shit about them. not being healthy or whatever and shit. Like it was something or whatever going on with what you call it? Just a few injuries or whatever and shit, from what I recall. I'll probably do another video on that or whatever. But next up, we're gonna get into this clip of Mekhi Phifer sharing something that he learned or dropping some truth that he learned about Cameron while working on or filming the Paid in Full movie, based on the story of Rich Porter, AZ, Faizon, and Alpo. You know what I mean? And you know, I just did a video reacting to Up for Debate TV reading an excerpt from a book that was written by Rich Porter's baby mama, the mother of one of his children, his daughter actually. He got a son that live out here in Staten Island or whatever and shit that I seen the interview. But yeah, let's get into what Mekhi had to say about what Money Making Mitch had to say about Rico.
It was fun because we shot a lot in Harlem, and then we shot in Toronto as well.
Okay.
But it was fun because, man, these are iconic cats. But it was scary because you can't f this up.
Right.
Because
man,
you lose your ghetto pass right off the bat. You playing games with these cats. This is a true story.
Yeah.
Right. And it rang too many bells throughout the streets.
Yeah.
So you do things that are not authentic.
Yeah.
There's people still in the streets that hold them at a high regard, high esteem.
Absolutely. It's still mentioned in rap songs to this day.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, so they definitely had an impact on the streets, and so that was the scary part. It's like, you know, how do we, you know, we got to really pull this off. And Me Wood.
And it's crazy because if I remember correctly, Mekhi Phifer is from Harlem as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely some weight. I've heard stories or whatever about Alpo, or well, there was rumors or whatever about Alpo actually, or Cameron actually consulting with Alpo or whatever and shit. But I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if Cam would have necessarily need to do that, being like, you know, a real Harlem nigga, like. But yeah, I mean, you pretty much heard the story, grew up hearing the stories and everything like that, you know, because he was coming of age around then. So yeah, shout out Mekhi.
And Cam, we really, it's funny because me, Cam, and Mace went to the same high school.
Oh shit!
In Harlem. It was called Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics.
They played ball there, right?
Played ball there. Yep. They played ball.
Did y'all go at the same time, or they look
at the same time?
Oh wow!
Same time.
Wow. Okay.
Same time. There was a couple times after school we would, because we always like kind of dabbling in hip hop and rap. Yeah. So we spit, have little ciphers, you know, outside after school. It's this and that. But it was funny because the first day of rehearsal, Cam was transitioning into being an actor on this movie.
I didn't even see this comment, but Mr. Brown said, go watch the video of Billy running up the Jackson State sideline, then spiking the ball, and tell me he ain't gay. Not just a bozo. Gay. Yo. Mr. Brown, thank you for tuning in and shit. I'm definitely go and check that out after this clip or whatever before we mob out.
Transitioning. And rappers, a lot of times are used to,
you know, they record their stuff in the studio.
Yeah.
And then they go, and when it's time to do the video, they just doing them.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing the video. This is different. So the rehearsal, you know, we having a real rehearsal process. You know, we got to go over character development, story development. Does this make sense? Does that make sense? This and that. How do we interweave this and that? So it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And Cam came, first of all, he came mad late to the rehearsal. So it's me, Charles Stone, our director, and Wood.
Yeah.
So and it's funny because we at the Sutton Place Hotel in Toronto. I don't think that's even there anymore, but it was like a residential hotel.
Yeah.
And so we in the conference room, and Cam he's not there. Yeah. Now we all staying in the hotel.
Right.
People are calling up to his room. They're like, "Yo, where the f is Cam? Where could he possibly be? It's 9 in the morning. It's time to, you know." So we start going over the script, and Cam comes in like 9:45, rolling a blunt. Like, "Yo, what's up, y'all?" You know, and it's like, and we got the script open, we running lines. Like,
no, now he was like, where the little papers at? He was like, you were in clockers.
Exactly. But then when he saw the and then he was surrounded by, you know, all really great talent. And but what I love about Cam was that he was a student of the game too.
Okay.
And he fell right into, he always came prepared, knew his lines, added his own verbiage to it.
Yeah.
And he's from Harlem, so he
knew it.
When we in front of Willie's Burgers and all of that, that's our stomping. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
used to
saying?
drive from Brooklyn to Willie's Burgers.
Yeah, Willie's Burgers.
To hang out in front for the chicks.
Yeah, for the chicks.
Yeah.
It was a car show out there. It was going down. And the burgers was good as hell too. And you had the fries with the fork, you eating the fries. So all of that was, that's why I give him so much credit, is that because he wasn't an actor, but neither was I.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, but when you get the opportunity and then you go, okay, I gotta make this real. I gotta feel good about what I'm putting out.
That's what he did.
It's a great feeling, and nobody can take that away from you. You know what you're doing.
So the scene that everybody has emulated on social media.
Which one? Several.
In the car.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah, in the car.
With me and Wood.
With you and Wood,
I wrote that
man.
scene.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man. You know, the scene originally was just yo, I need the keys or something like that. He's like, yeah, here's the keys for your little brother. And there was no real emotion to it.
Yeah.
But because I needed an arc, because right before that, Ace and I, after he got shot by Calvin, we're sitting there and I'm going, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I love all this shit. I love this shit, this and that. And then right after that, my little brother gets kidnapped. And I said, okay, that's the pinnacle for this character to go through an arc. Because you see him living his best life the whole time. Just balling out of control, doing his thing. Even when he gets out of jail, he got cars for him.
Right.
Money, you know, so life is good. But his little brother was his heart. And when that thing happened, then the game wasn't the same no more. So what I did the night before was I started I said, because the scene is too sterile.
Right.
It was just like, it was business as usual. And this ain't business as usual no more.
Right.
This is personal now. And so, and all these people in the streets that I thought loved me.
Hey, this is deep though. I like this because I didn't expect this. I thought it was gonna be more so about, I thought he was gonna say something crazy, like, you know, because this is around the time when Cam was on his, you know, he was still kind of in the mix doing his little Ohio thing and all that shit, right? And this is the height of the Dipset movement, for real. Like, this is like 2003, you know what I mean? So, like, as I'm getting into like writing movies and, you know what I mean, like, I don't actually intend on being the star in every movie and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to kind of get this perspective or whatever and shit, and, you know, some of this terminology or whatever, and, like, you know, the method, you know what I mean, to this acting. And like he said, when he started off, you know, he wasn't really an actor like that. The first movie I saw Mekhi Phifer in, Clockers. I think Isaiah Washington was in it. Sticky Fingers was in that shit. You know, it had some it was a bunch of people in there. The dude, damn, I can't even remember all the names. But yeah, y'all go check out Clockers or whatever and shit. Definitely a classic, you know what I mean? You want to see what old, like, 90s New York look like? Go check out Clockers. You feel me? I think the little dude from Fresh was in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go check out Clockers. That's the first place I seen Makai.
They don't love me. You know, that's why it's like anybody that did me wrong, did this and that, blah, blah, blah. And so I just started writing it. And I was smoking blunt. And my man Big Mike was with me. In Toronto, you know what I'm saying? And all of that, Big Mike was there. Right? And so, because whenever I would do a movie, especially on location, I would bring one of my cats.
Right.
You know
Same here.
So Big Mike was there, and Big Mike was. He was like, you know, he was like we had this 2-bedroom apartment at the Sutton place. And so I'm sitting at the table and he would roll up the blunts. And so I'm smoking and I'm writing. And as I'm writing, I'm remembering everything that I did when I did my research. Because I met with this cat named Jay Black, who was Rich Porter's best friend.
Okay.
Their family, Rich's family, his sister, who Regina Hall played.
Right.
And all of their best friends, they all sprinkled throughout the movie, right? And then I have my peoples, my Harlem's finest cats that were in the movie too. And so I was just recalling everything that they were telling me about what happened, how they sent the finger in the envelope.
The McDonald's on 135th.
McDonald's on 132nd.
132nd, right.
132nd Lennox, you know, and the whole.
Actually, or whatever, the McDonald's that the finger got found in was on 125th and Broadway. And I think they finally tore that shit down. You know what I'm saying? It was right when you get off, because that was the 1 and a 9 line. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm from that New York. But yeah, the 1 and the 9 line or whatever, because that would put you on the Broadway side. The Lennox side is along the 2 and the 3. You know what I'm saying? But probably ain't been there in a minute and shit. But yeah. Soon as you came off or whatever, if you were, depending on if you were going like uptown, if you're going uptown, that shit is on your left. If you're going downtown, it's to your right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 125th and Broadway, a couple blocks away from that Southern Fried Chicken, where they shot the scene for in Belly or whatever and shit, where DMX met Nas and he had like joined the Nation and all that. I told him he could keep the Benz. And also Grant Houses and all that shit is over there, like the Apollo's right up the block. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's Harlem. Shout out Harlem.
Thing, it was in the bathroom, and they were supposed to make the exchange in the bathroom, and they didn't, so they wound up killing him. And then it was in the paper, it was in the Post, and
I remember that
New York Times and the whole. And so I started writing and thinking about that, and I started crying while I was writing it. And so we had to be on set at 6:30. That was the first scene that we shot that day.
Wow.
So Charles, who I got love for Charles, man, Stone. I said, yo, Charles, I said, look, it's not going to change much for what Wood has to say. But I wrote something. Let's just do it. He said, all right, let's shoot the rehearsal.
Oh, dope.
Oh, yeah, and that's what, he was open to. So
always a good thing when you shoot. Man, that's always a good thing.
Let me see what it is. He said, I don't even want to read it. Let me just see what you got. And so I went in the scene and did it. And he was like, we're keeping that. Let's just do one more for safety. And that's what we did. 2 takes. Wow. And then Wood had to react to what I did. Yeah. Because the scene was a little more sterile. It was more business as usual. Okay, here's the keys. I got the keys. You know, we'll pay to connect back. We'll get your little brother back. This and that, because that's my little man too. And this and that. But because I did that, he had to be listening.
Right.
And he had to react to what my little monologue was.
Yeah.
You know, that in the previous scene, I'm just going, yo, I love the game. I love the hustle. People love it. I get love in Harlem, this and that. You know, so that was a scene. So like you said, the scene in the car, I'm glad that it became so many memes. And you know, it's funny because it could be anything. They'd be like, oh, this is how Dallas Cowboys fans feel after last night's game. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, anybody that owes me money, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Shout out Mekhi Phifer, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the real ones. You know what I'm saying? The acting game. Definitely involved in a lot of classics. The second joint I think I remember seeing Mekhi Phifer in was Soul Food. If I ain't mistaken. And then after that, Shaft. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, there's a bunch of things after that or whatever and shit. But yeah, but yeah, the Paid in Full movie, man, like I said, you know, like I said, the Alpo and Rich Porter story wasn't the most accurate depiction. You know what I'm saying? For sure. A lot of things or whatever that could have been you know, explored. And you know, a lot of stories that, you know, naturally you wouldn't expect them to put because it doesn't make the protagonists in the movie look as good as, you know what I mean, they want them to. Like, essentially, Rico was supposed to be, or Alpo, you know what I mean, Cameron's character was supposed to be, you know, the antagonist, eventually, like the bad guy. You know what I mean? And Rich was supposed to be the good one, like, you know, honorable and all this and by the code. But there are many who tell a different story about how that whole thing with Rich and his brother went down. And that, you know, Rich was actually trying to make some like side deal to make a couple extra dollars on top of trying to get his brother back. Now, whether that's true or not, you know what I mean, I don't know if we'll ever know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because the people who are allowed to tell it, we can't really trust them. Like, for instance, AZ, because he a rat, and now we know based on Rich Porter's baby mama's book, a pedophile too. So that but you know, it is what it is, man. There was another clip I saw that we'll probably get into another time. I'm checking to see the, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap it up. I'm actually gonna check out this, see if I find this clip. Now I'm gonna see if I can find this clip of
That ball said live. They have not whistled it, so they're going the pickup, and all the way down the sideline, there's CJ Holmes.
That was fast.
Tigers touchdown. Well, we'll see. Touchdown on the field, but they'll have to go back and review it. That was just a second pass from McKay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a pass there. But the officials, they're kind of taught, you know, that if there's any doubt, let the play go on. Good job.
That ball said live. They have not whistled it, so they're going the pickup, and all the way down the sideline, there's CJ Holmes.
That's good.
Tigers touchdown. Well,
nah, nigga. Gillie the Kid gets fined after this touchdown. Yo. Yo, that's
We'll see.
crazy.
Touchdown on the field, but they'll have to go back and review it. That was just a second pass from McKay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a pass there. But the official,
That ball said live. They have not whistled it, so they're going the pickup and all the way down the sideline. There's CJ Holmes.
that was a pass.
Tigers touchdown. We'll see. Touchdown on the field, but they'll have to go back and review it. That was just a second pass from McKay. That ball said live. They have not whistled it, so they're going the pickup and all the way down the sideline. There's CJ Holmes.
That was a pass.
Tigers touchdown. We'll see.
Oh my God.
Touchdown on the field, but they'll have to go back and review it. That was just a second pass from McKay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a pass there. But the officials, they're kind of taught, that if there's any doubt, let the play go on. Good job.
Yo, with the way you do this shit. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It's our team, baby.
But yo, that's crazy.
That ball said live. They have not whistled it, so they're going the pickup and all the way down the sideline. There's CJ Holmes.
That nigga. So that, I'm guessing, is Gillie right there. Hey. He spiked that shit. Now, that's him right there about to throw it. I caught him right in the frame. So yeah, Mr. Brown, man, that shit is comedy. I don't know if I would call it Rainbow Mafia activity. Unprofessional. If he was supposed to be working or something like that, like I get they, Barstool Sports, whatever it is, they got pulled in, to do some commentary and all that. But this shit is wild, brother. And this is, I guess, when Dion was at Jackson and everything like that. I'm weak. But yeah, man, that's our show for today. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. You know what I mean? Tuned in. You stuck with me through the whole live. I don't know if anybody's still in, but salute to you. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Like I said, let me know, what y'all think about any of these stories in the comments. And I'll be having more, I'll be busting it down, short form content and everything like that. We'll probably be getting back to posting shorts and everything. Got a bunch of editing to do. So, yeah, man, y'all know my slogan or whatever, Stay dangerous so you can be safe. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy Daylight TV. I'm out.